Today's High Performance Podcast is brought to you by Phegan Digital. It's the only place to track and keep yourself accountable by looking at all of the essential numbers, from buyer appointments, market appraisals and listing appointments, to listings, sales and income, and working in 45-minute sessions. You'll find it all on Phegan Digital. Welcome to High Performance, the podcast featuring Josh Phegan and Alexander Phillips. Alexander, we want to talk a lot about how you go to plan your calendar. I was thinking this morning about, the power of really good quality routines. If you think about like building a good routine, how do you start out in deciding that that's going to be the routine and then working that routine? So I know that you're a master at routines now, but if you think back to when you weren't a master at routines, what was the day where you made the decision to get a routine, and then how did you learn to make that the same thing that you did every day?
Josh, I think I haven't actually thought about that much, but I think when I look back on it, it's probably changing your sleep patterns and what you need to do that, and what actually why you're doing it. Like for me, getting up early and training is like sets me up for the day. So feeling energetic, fresh, getting the good vibes through your body definitely helps you with then flowing through the rest of the day. Then by the end of the day, you're tired, then you're sleeping earlier, then you're getting up earlier. But the routine needs to be planned, well in advance. But routine, comes with a lot of discipline, but you've also got to like it. I like getting up early, and I like going to bed early, and I like training, and I like making sure my day is fully planned, and I know everything that I'm doing before I get into it. It also, creates less. I think you're less stressed, and you're not frazzled. You're not hectic. You don't. You're not running around not knowing what you're doing. You're never hungry because you've got your food plan set out. And you're not running around eating crap food because you've got it pre-planned. So I think the routine also, I think, gets you more hours in the day too, because there's less things you have to worry about, and it's fully planned out. And it definitely, for us, I think it's, we probably do an extra 30 to 40 deals a year just because of the routine.
Yeah, Alex, I read this quote the other day: the person who carefully designs their daily routine goes further than the person who negotiates with themselves every day. And there are people that literally, when they wake up in the morning, they begin the negotiations. Should I get out of bed? Should I not? Should I train this morning? Do I have to? Geez, I think it's raining outside. What should I have for breakfast? What do I want to wear today? And they're going through like literally 60 different decisions. I'm sure that in your world, you go, okay, great. Well, I'm going to bed. And okay, great, I'm up at 5 and that's what I'm wearing for tomorrow, and that's what breakfast is going to look like, and that's where I'm training, and all those decisions have already been made, so that literally all you want to do is get that done, so then you can go to hit the phones as early as possible. And I just want you to think about that if you're a listener today, about how well defined is the routine of what success looks like for you. Alex, I reckon that if you get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday right, Thursday, Friday are pretty easy inside of your residential real estate career. How important is it to get those first couple of days of the week right to just be able to sail through the balance of the week?
The first couple of days, I find if you've worked really intensely, you actually, the back end of the week is super easy. Like, you've probably done in the first 2 days what people can do in 5 days, and you're definitely getting a lot more flow, and it pushes, just more energy into the back end of the week, where I think a lot of people may have sort of already, shut up shop, or, had half days on Friday and still probably, so I would imagine some weeks that we work is like someone working 3 weeks.
The interesting conversation is that literally, if you think about your mobile phone, one of the key things that I've done is I've taken off all notifications, except for obviously things like maps and calendar and SMS. But outside of that, I don't have notifications on for anything else. So that way you can absolutely stay in the zone. And when you think about powerfully defining the routine, sitting down with your family or with your partner and getting really clear about what a great routine looks like. So there's no surprise that if you're going to bed early, particularly on a Sunday, to make sure that you're ready for a great start on Monday, and that you're going to start early in the office and go to get on those phones. And I think about, there are routines that are set up for recovery, and there are routines that are set up for performance. So, maybe the piece of music that you play in the car on the way to the office, or the first call that you go to make, Or, for example, already having a list of 10 people that you want to call so that when you walk into the office, you've actually got them there. That can change a whole range of things. And there's a little powerful method here called the CAR method, which is cue, action, and result. So before I go to bed every night, I always make sure that I put my running gear out. So when I wake up in the morning, I see the running gear, and then the action is that then I go for the run. And the result, I always feel a lot better because I've done that run first up. And that's what I want you to think about. What are the powerful routines sitting inside of your life that if you had like a list of 10 great people to go and call at the start of every day, and you knew one of them was a buyer or one of them was going to be someone who's going to sign an agency agreement, how quickly would you go and make the calls as opposed to having the procrastination get in the way of you doing great work?